Hello everyone. Myself is M. Nagarajni, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical. I took the course of Power Plant Engineering. In that, my topic is energy resources. The outline of my presentation is energy resources, sources of energy, fuels types based on combustion, fuel forms. Energy resources. Definition of an energy resources. Energy resources are all forms of the fuels used in the modern world either for heating, generation of electrical energy, or for other forms of energy conversion process. In the present world, we can't survive without electricity. We can't imagine ourselves without electricity. In previous, electricity is used for night purpose for lighting only, but it became a part of our life. As the population increases day by day, the resources are also has been increased. So, for the generation of electricity, the sources of energy resources are the following: fuels, energy stored in water, nuclear energy, wind energy, solar energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, thermoelectrical energy, biomass and biogas, hydrogen energy, and fuel cells. Energy stored in water. The energy stored in flowing streams of water to form mechanical energy. It may exist as kinetic energy of a moving stream or potential energy of water at some elevation with respect to a lower datum level. Examples for energy stored in water are water held behind a dam. Next one is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the energy released by the fission of nuclei of heavy isotopes like uranium fuels. Examples of the nuclear fuels are uranium and polonium. These isotopes undergo chain reaction and produce large amount of energy in the form of heat. If this heat is very difficult to control, if it is controllable, it is used for the production of electricity. Examples for the generation of electricity by using nuclear energy are nuclear reactors. And next one is wind energy. Energy of wind can be utilized for effective power generation. Winds are caused from two main functions like heating and cooling of atmosphere, which generates convectional currents. Heating is caused by absorption of solar energy on the Earth's surface in the atmosphere. The relation of Earth with respect to atmosphere and its molten around the sun. Wind results from air in motion. Air in motion arises from pressure gradient, and this pressure gradient converted by rotary mechanical energy by wind turbine. Next one is solar energy. The energy produced and radiated by the sun. The term refers to the sun's energy that reaches the earth is shown in the figure. The solar energy consists of electromagnetic radiation in the form of wavelength of 0.25 to 3 microns. Solar energy received in the form of radiation can be converted directly or indirectly in the form of energy such as heat and electricity. This directly forms of heat energy requires a storage for a continuation usage. By using photovoltaic cell, electrical energy is directly obtained from the solar energy. Solar energy is an important for clean, cheap and rich available of renewable energy. And next one is tidal energy. Ocean waves and tides contains large amount of energy. Ocean tides are the periodic rise and fall of water level, which can be carried by the action of sun and moon on the water of the earth. The difference in the level of water between high tide and low tides results in the ocean tidal energy. And next one is geothermal energy. The heat from high pressure stream coming from the earth is called as geothermal energy. According to various theories, the earth from the molten core, the fact that the volcanic action takes place in many places on the surface of the earth. The steam vent and hot springs comes out of the earth's surface, and this produces wet stream, which is a mixture of hot water along with the steam under high pressure in dry filters. This steam is clean and easily converted. This is used for the generation of electricity. Next one is thermoelectric energy. When the two junctions of a loop of two dissimilar metals are kept in different temperatures, an electromotive force is developed and current starts flowing through the loop. This is known as Seebeck effect. By using certain suitable materials, this method is used for generation of electricity in small amounts, and the efficiency depends on temperature of hot and cold gases. And next one is biomass and biogas. The plenty of agriculture and forest resources for production of biomass is produced in nature through photosynthesis by solar conversion. Biomass means organic material. It is a simplest form of reaction in the process of photosynthesis in the absence of solar radiation. Biogas. The main source of biogas is wet cow dung. Wet livestock waste to produce biogas. The production of biogas is of particular significance for India because of large cattle population. Next one is hydrogen energy. Hydrogen energy is the energy can be played an important role in alternative energy sources. Hydrogen has the highest energy content per unit mass of chemical fuel and can be substituted by hydrocarbons in the broad range of applications. Its burning process is non-pollutant and it can be used in fuel cells to produce both electricity and useful work. Next one is fuel cells. The cell is capable of generating an electrical current by converting chemical energy of fuel directly into electrical energy. Next one is fuels. Fuels are used for combustion purpose. Fuels may be classified as two types: chemical fuels and nuclear fuels. A chemical fuel is a substance which releases heat energy on combustion. The basic principle of combustion elements of each fuel are hydrogen, carbon, sulfur. Though sulfur is a combustible element too, but its presence in the fuel is considered to be undesirable. Fuels are broadly classified into two types: primary fuels and secondary fuels. Primary fuels are the fuels that occurs in nature. Secondary fuels are the fuels that are prepared. Next one is nuclear fuels. Nuclear fuels are the type of the fuels that can be obtained from nuclear isotopes. Examples are uranium and palladium. And thank you.